Hello, friends, and welcome back. My name is Linda. This is Nepwood at Home, and I hope you are all having a fantastic Halloween. Um, it has been kind of crazy busy, as it always is, but I just kind of wanted to share a few items um, that I had managed to squirrel away over the last couple of weeks, because you know how I do. And yeah, just kind of give you guys a brief update. I am working on a video that will kind of show you um, just how many changes we've made to the house since we moved in, which is kind of exciting. Initially, I was kind of bummed, I'm not going to lie, because I really kind of felt like we just were not accomplishing half of what I wanted to accomplish. And it just seemed like it was really going at such a snail's pace. But while working on the video for y'all, I realized it's not quite as bad as I thought it was. In fact, I'm actually pretty proud of what we have been able to do because there are budgetary constraints. There's also time constraints, and then lastly, a lot of what we have had to do is simple repairs to things that are actually kind of major things in the house, like plumbing, plumbing especially, and like our heater and then again the air conditioner. So those are all things that, while you're for most people, I don't know for everybody, but for a lot of people, you buy a house or you purchase your house, and all of those normal things are already squared away, like your air conditioner, your heater, or furnace, um, as well as the plumbing isn't usually that big of an issue. But we have had a lot of setbacks with that, so it's trying to get the cosmetic stuff taken care of along with those major components to the house. And we actually do need to get another major thing done soon, and that is, and it's kind of an ugly topic. It's probably not something most people want to think about, but we need to get our septic tank pumped. We realized that the house had sat empty for a long time, and chances are they never pumped the septic tank, which I had never really thought about because I'm trying to remember the last time I lived somewhere where we had a septic tank and we were not on city sewer. And I'm having a hard time. But one of those joyful things that you find out when you live somewhere is you start to notice all the little weird things about your home. And in this case, it was a foul smell coming out of the sink. So that is on top of the things that we need to get done. So while we're still trying to work on the living room and get the walls patched and get them ready for paint, I have kind of switched gears a bit. I'm blaming my husband because I'll tell you right now, I had my whole entire thing, the color scheme, I had everything all set up. I was purchasing a couple of things here and there to kind of add to the overall look of the home. And my husband, bless him, who told me that I would be the one that would change the theme for the house 6 or 7 times, actually changed it on me. So I'll explain all of that in the upcoming video for the house. But let's just say, between you and I, this one was his fault. And I have teased him about it ever since. So it's a good change. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I think the idea that we're going with now is a little bit more cohesive. And I think my mom and dad will actually like it probably more than my 70s boho retro, um, more casual theme, because my mom's more bougie than I am. But I think it's one of those things that I think my mom will take a look at it and she'll have to be kind of pleased. So that's that. We did actually make it out to an estate sale last weekend. So today's the 31st of October. And I have literally one Halloween decoration out, simply because I purchased it at the estate sale. So my husband had seen this estate sale and they had a lot of glass and stuff, which is always exciting for me. I am kind of bummed though because they did have a room full of like scrapbooking, or not scrapbooking, like journaling stuff, like happy planner stuff, and I was really tempted. But I'm like, I'm on a budget. I'm always on a budget. And where would I store that much stuff, to be honest with you? Because I still have to unpack the rest of the house. So I didn't do that, but I was really tempted. But anyhow, so we found this estate sale and he was like, well, we can go and take a look. So we did, and we literally got there because it was actually a lot further away from our home than I thought it was going to be. Now we're about 45 minutes outside the city, um, which is cool unless you have traffic. It's, Oklahoma City, so there's always lots of traffic. And there's construction 4 days because, in Oklahoma, a road is not complete until it has at least 10 potholes per mile. And I think they're adding potholes, to be honest with you, because some of these roads, after they're done, they are not smooth. I'm not sure where they send them to go to school for like road maintenance, but they might want to rethink it. But anyhow, so we made it to the estate sale right before they closed, and we had a quick look around. And Roger did get himself a new sander. I don't know where he put it. I think he put away with the rest of his stuff. I don't know. But all their prices were like, oh my gosh, like these were worse than internet prices. These were like, I need to sell and make like $50,000 off of this estate sale kind of prices. And by golly, their prices reflected it. And I think those high prices are the reason why we were there like on a Saturday, I think. Was it Saturday? It might have been Sunday, pretty late. And the house was packed still. I don't think they had sold half of what they thought they were going to sell. And part of that was the pricing. So everybody has their own thing, everybody does their thing their own way. That's cool. But when it comes to estate sales or garage sales, you kind of have to have a little bit of an idea of what you're getting into. And I have noticed that if it is a private run estate sale, and this one was, so it was just the family members. I do apologize if you can hear Myrtle. She is chewing on a leg right now. Myrtle, please stop. Not very ladylike. But anyhow, so there's two different kinds of estate sales if they're done by family members. They're either extremely overpriced because someone has Google, or they're extremely low and they're just trying to get rid of the stuff. Usually it's people that live out of town. They just want to get the stuff done, get everything closed up, and be on their way. This was definitely the former, not the latter. So that's cool. But I did ask her, and I think part of it was because it was like so last, we were there so late. And I said, would you make a deal on this bit of stuff that we had? And she said, sure. So she did. And I ended up with 3 really big candles and the Halloween decoration that I'll show you. It's so cute. I have a soft spot for black cats and anything witchy themed, like Halloween witchy stuff. I love that stuff. And I actually collect in my my big box of Halloween decorations that are all kind of vintage and retro. I do have a lot of witch hats, witch shoes, that sort of thing. So these were the candles. I'll skip again. Hopefully this is actually recording so you can actually see me. So now I don't mind buying a used candle. Someone's burned it a couple of times and there's still a lot of wax left. That doesn't bother me because I don't care. I'm gonna burn the crap out of it. But these ones are all brand new and they're actually pretty nice. This one's Home for the Holidays. It's got a little wooden lid. Hopefully you can see it. But inside, it has little wax beads. And it's actually really cute. But it smells so good. Definitely like cranberry cinnamon maybe, or apple. I think it's supposed to be apple cinnamon, and I'm just special. But it smells really, really good. And like I said, never been burned. And she said $3 on the candles. 2 of these are from Bath and Body Works. So I don't know. I think their candles have gone up in price. I think they're like $26 now, I think. But this is back when they were $25.50. And this is another one that had never been burned before. One of the wicks is broken, but it's a 3-wick. And if I had to, I could force a wick down inside there if I needed to, because I have plenty of those. But this is the Christmas cider. It smells really, really good. But it's your standard Bath and Body Works candle for $3, so I thought that was a good deal. And then I got my last one, which is Holiday. And it has a very... It reminds me of... Do you remember those Red Hot candies or the... What were those cinnamon ones? Flamin' Hot candies? Or what was it? Is that what they were called? English is very hard right now. It's actually kind of late in the day. And I've already worked today, so... how's that? It reminds me of the candy, to be honest with you. But it has a really pretty, just, neutral. But 3-wick from Bath and Body Works works for me. And this one was $26.95 because it's actually, oh, from White Barn, which is still Bath and Body Works. I don't know why they need two names. This was my little decoration piece. Isn't it cute? I think it's just a Hobby Lobby piece, to be honest with you. We paid a few bucks for it. But it's sparkly and glittery and just really cute. Just simple, basic little decor piece. But I think it'll go overall, even though it's like, it's not wood. It's like, it's not ceramic. I think it's not acrylic. It's whatever that fake ceramic stuff, porcelain stuff is. But I think it's really cute. Little wire tail and his little whiskers. He's super cute. And I think he'll be a fun addition to all of the rest of my Halloween decor when I ever get the house done and can actually decorate. But once we get the house done and I can decorate, y'all have no idea. I have been itching to decorate. That's all I can say. So that was my treasures from the only real, I think, have we been to any other estate sales this year? I'm trying to think. No, we did go to one other early in the season, and all we purchased were a couple of stuffed animals that I gave to the dogs, and they loved them. And their little carcasses are still probably in my yard. Yeah, it has not been a huge estate sale season for us, just because without having the shop or really any place to put things at this point, there's only so much you can do. So on Saturday, well, earlier in the week, last week, I had seen someone on Facebook Marketplace had a set of their Indiana glass. The words have escaped. Luncheon set, and it's actually a luncheon set that I don't own, and it's actually the nice white, like really opaque white color that I like so much, and it's actually really, really pretty. So let me see. So I gotta move the remotes. Oh, and then I'll show you the other thing that we got. We actually got, it's a set, and I'm super pleased with it. It's literally probably too big for my house, but I love it because I don't have one of these in the house currently, and I needed something. But I'll show you in a second. Okay. So let's see if I can do this without breaking anything, because, you know, but aren't these pretty? So here's the cup, and it would just go on the little luncheon plate like so. And it's so cute. And it's on the bottom it has like the little was an 8-point star on the bottom. And then look how pretty that is. It's a snowflake. I love that. I thought it was so cute. Very, very retro, very 1950s. And yeah, I was super excited. And so we got the set because he had reduced the price on them for $15, which I thought was a really good deal because it's a, you know, like I said, it's a set of 4. So I have the 4 cups and the 4 little luncheon plates. And again, something I did not have. I do have another Indiana glass set that has like the harvest grape pattern. And then I have, that has a grape pattern. And then I have the original set that my grandfather got for me from Anchor Hawking. That has the gold rim and it's rectangular shaped, and so I do have that one. But I loved this look and I thought it was super cute. So some point in time I'll be able to have like my best friend over and we will have lunch and I'm busting them out because I think they're super cute. So looking forward to actually using my pieces. Cannot begin to even tell you. I did get 2 other pieces from that same gentleman because he had some other milk glass left over that had not sold yet. And so he made us a deal on those as well. So let me, sorry, everything in my house gets like covered in cat hair. And these have been out here on the table for a couple of days just so I could like show them to you. Okay. So here is nice big fruit bowl, pedestal fruit bowl. Again, that harvest grape pattern to it. Love it. It's actually really large. actually really cool. So I got that one. And then my other piece. So my other piece from the same gentleman is this one, and y'all know how much I love Imperial Glass. So of course I saw this and I was like, ooh, I really wanted it. And at first he wasn't going to give us a deal on these two, and then he did because I was like, never mind, I'll be good. I'll just get my luncheon set and I will leave. And then Roger was like, would you take this much? And he said yes. So we got both of this and the other and the pedestal fruit bowl for 15 as well. So it was definitely a treat myself kind of day. Yeah, Imperial Glass. I can see a little icy there. But I love how Imperial Glass does their ruffled edge. I love the relief of all of their grapes and their grape leaves. I love their pieces so much. I don't know why. There's just something about them that just makes my heart happy. That's all I can say. So that was from last Saturday, were those items. Okay, so the last couple of items that I have, or last several items I have, we actually got for free. So we had gone to the auction pickup because Roger had gotten me another surprise. And I was super excited. So we were there, we were picking those up, and then one of the ladies at the auction site said that she was no longer going to be doing the whole auction thing anymore. So she had just like dumped a bunch of stuff in boxes and said that anything that anybody wanted, they could just grab for free. So I was like, I like free. So the first thing I grabbed was this, and it's just a decorative box. And I'm showing you the back of it because I'm a mini Megan's. But it's just a decorative box. I think it's really cute. And I have some other boxes that are kind of similar-ish, where they have like that kind of woody rattan thing, but they just have little flip-up lids. This one's Francie because it has like a little latch. But, you know, it's just a basic empty box to store stuff in. And I think it'll be great. I have a few things that I have ordered recently that I'll be showing as soon as they come in that I think I can store in here really nicely. Then I also grabbed these, and I picked these up actually for my best friend because she's done her house in kind of like a beachy theme. And there's these two big, huge, giant, I think they call them conch shells. I'm not really well versed on my seashells, but I think they're really cool. And I'm hoping that nobody went homeless to get them. But I thought she would like them for her house. And I've already shown her, and she said she liked them. So, but yeah, so those were free as well. Put those there. And I have a feeling Myrtle's gonna jump up on the stool any second now, and she's gonna like knock everything all over the place. So then the last thing I grabbed, well, not the last thing. I'll show you the big like pièce de résistance in a second. But I grabbed these cookbooks because I love cookbooks, and my husband always laughs because I get most of my recipes off Pinterest, but I still love cookbooks because what if my Pinterest goes down? Like, remember when Microsoft did its weird thing and like Verizon had its weird thing? What if I can't get in? You know, you got to think ahead of these things. So I got a dump dinners. It sounds kind of weird, but it's actually really cool. They're mostly like one pot recipes. Dump soups. This one has so many good soup recipes in it. I'm not even kidding. It's like really good. And then we got cobblers. And my husband's always forever and days sending me pictures of cobbler stuff that he finds on Facebook Marketplace because that's where he gets a lot of his recipes from. It's TikTok and Facebook Marketplace, or not Facebook Marketplace, Facebook. On his he trolls recipe blogs so much, or whatever recipe groups so much, that he ends up getting bombarded with all these like recipe things. But yeah, so like blackberry custard pie, doesn't that look delicious? Yeah, I'm gonna be totally fat through the holidays. Blueberry pie, I love a good blueberry pie, not gonna lie. But yeah, there's lots and lots of like really good recipes. Peach and blueberry crisp. But the soup ones are actually really good too. Let me see, I'll show you. Italian tomato and pasta soup. Doesn't that look so yummy? I'm like totally gonna try some of these. But yeah, I love a good cookbook. Leek and potato soup. Hello, what's not to love about that? Especially with the weather getting chillier. It's actually kind of chilly here today, so I have my heater up a little bit. I tried to push through. and not use my heater. I tried so hard. I was shaking at my desk. I was so cold. And I was wearing sweats pants and a hoodie, and I was still freezing. I have since changed. But yeah. Now these dump dinners, some of the recipes are a little interesting, but some are actually really like, I think we would enjoy them, like the creamy 3-cheese pasta. That was one I really liked. Classic chicken and rice, I thought would be really good. But there's actually quite a few in here that I thought would be really yummy. Meatballs in burgundy sauce. It just sounds yummy. Although their pasta in the picture looks a little dry, I wouldn't leave my pasta dry. But I do think that looks good as well. So we got those for free. Totally excited because free is my favorite price. And then I got 5 pieces of milk glass for free. And as soon as I looked in the box, because she had them in like this tall, it looked almost like a shoe, like an order of shoes come in this box, and then it had shipped in like, whatever. And she had them just kind of packed in there, and I was like, oh, and I looked and I was like, oh, and nobody else had claimed them. Because I did look around, I wasn't trying to be like all weird about it, but I looked and nobody else had noticed them, and she had said everything was for free, and so I grabbed them, and I was so excited. So this first piece is one that I have several of, and I like them because I put like makeup stuff in them and everything on my end table in my bedroom. So there's this one, and it's just a basic Fire King Anchor Hawking / Fire King piece. That's why it's got that really light kind of pale color to it, but it's got the grape pattern, and I have grape pattern in like everything, so it works. But they're dead useful. I mean, you can put this one in your bathroom, put cotton balls on it, which I'm probably going to be doing a lot of decorating with milk glass throughout the rest of the house, for like useful pieces and stuff. I am planning on making my own soap dispenser with milk glass, and you'll see that when I get those things gathered up to make that. I think it'll be really pretty. So I saw that, but what I really noticed was I saw this because she had them kind of stacked inside each other. So I saw this, of course, Fenton Hobnail, and you can tell it had the sticker. So yeah, so and the sticker's not there anymore, but you can tell it had the sticker. So this would be pre-1970s, which is like super cool. Love, 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 love. So excited. I have a small one. So I did get another small one as well for free. And this one I'm going to give to my best friend because I don't need a bunch of these. I already have another one. And I just think they're super cute. They're so tiny. Like, I mean, you could put like a tiny little bouquet or something in them, but I think they're super cute. And again, another like smaller bouquet in this one. But it can also be used for things like Q-tips. You put your toothbrushes in there, your makeup brushes. I mean, there's lots of things you can do with them. But I think they're so cute. And while my best friend collects mostly colored glass, she does like the Fenton Hobnail milk glass. So I thought that'd be cool. So she can have that one. And then if I have another one of these, I'm going to give her this one too. But I don't know. I can't remember. I'm trying to look at my Fenton case right now, and I can't tell for sure because not all my Fenton has been unboxed yet. Because we're remodeling, so there's that. But here's this piece. And I thought it was really pretty. And again, a larger, that ruffly edge. I love these pieces. They're so awesome. This would be perfect for like your hairbrush, comb, that sort of thing. I literally have a wide tooth comb that I use for my hair and a hairbrush. That's all I got. And then Roger has a tiny little hairbrush that he uses on his head. But like, they'd all fit in here perfect. So it'd be great. Or this would also be a great place to store all of the scrunchies that I leave laying all over the house because I'm terrible. So love that. And then this little dish, I can't tell if it was supposed to be an ashtray or if it's just meant to be a short little shallow dish. But this would be great also on the counter. So you can like take your rings off and set it inside before you wash your hands or what have you. Because that's what I usually use my milk glass ashtrays for, is I put like my rings and stuff in them when I'm washing dishes or washing my hands in the bathroom or what have you. I do have that little one that I showed in my other video. It's actually now currently holding like wandering jewelry when I'm too lazy to put it back where it belongs. But these are super cute and useful for that. And then, of course, it matches everything because all the hobnail that I already have, plus it's white, it's milk glass, it's amazing. Love it to pieces. And so, yeah, so those are the pieces I got for free, which was like super awesome. So last week one was a lot of fun. Then I will insert a picture so you can see what else I got. But Roger and I picked up, and the reason why we're at the auction in the first place, the auction pickup, was a friend of ours. She had these two marble top tables, like a coffee table and a side table. When I get the other video done and I explain what we're going to do with the living room, it'll make sense that we need a side table here because we have the China camera. Okay, sorry. So I'm hoping you guys can still hear me, and I hope it hasn't been. So to get it into the house, we had to it was a lot of finagling, and we had to do it on its end and sideways because it wouldn't fit through any of the doorways. So she's very big. But I'm like super excited to have her because I think it gives us essentially a kitchen table-ish kind of thing for us to be at when we're eating or whatever, because we don't have anything like that right now that's in the house. And I was kind of hoping that at some point we'd be able to make enough room or like carve out enough space for a table. I just don't think it's going to happen because we live in a mobile home. Mobile homes are just long boxes essentially, and since it's only a single wide, it's like bedroom, bathroom, bedroom, living room, kitchen, and then our bedroom, and then our ensuite. So they're literally just like it's very linear. If we ever have a chance, we have done a couple of things around the house where I forgot to even pick up my camera because I'm terrible about that. But I'll definitely get that video done as soon as I can. I'm in the process of editing it. It has been a monster to edit. Let me tell you, a lot of it is just still pictures because they're from like when we first saw the house, and it was just take a quick picture here and there. And a lot of those pictures came from Jai, who actually had the forethought to actually walk around and take pictures. And then I'm also editing up videos so that you can actually see comparisons. And it's just been kind of like an editing nightmare for me. And I'm not the world's best editor anyway. So, but it's coming around, and I think I've gotten it narrowed down to where it's not like a 4-hour long video, because that was the other problem, it was like so ridiculously long. So I do hope to have that update out soon. And then I'll just do a voiceover and kind of explain things, and then give you another update on how the house idea has changed, because I want cohesive and I want it to look nice. Does it have to be Pinterest ready? No, but it has to be where people come over and I come home, and it feels like our space. It feels like us, and that's the thing that has been really kind of been missing, I think. And so, yeah, I think part of it is that we're still living out of boxes, to be honest with you, and it's been a year. Not great, not really thrilled about that, but it's life. And so at the end of the day, we just kind of have to make it work. And so we're trying to. And I am so grateful, and we are so blessed. The housing market has really gone kind of crazy. Roger, I don't know if I've ever said, Roger drives a dump truck. Not like a trash dump truck. He drives a dump truck for construction. So he delivers sand and gravel and rock. And his company does cement work for houses. So they do like the foundations, sidewalks, driveways, that sort of thing. And so he delivers all of the stuff that they need to get that started. And when I first came out to Oklahoma back in like 2015, it was nowhere near like where my cousins and all them live and where we used to live in Mustang. It was nowhere like that. And now it has just blown up. Edmond has really grown a lot. Noble has really grown a lot. Norman has grown a lot. So we're watching all these outside areas, and they've just gotten so much bigger. So traffic has just really kind of picked up. But anyway, so I'm super grateful and super blessed we were able to buy our house when we did, because we are by no means house poor. We got our house, and we're on, like I said, 1.5 acres. I think I mentioned in one of my other videos, and with the pond and everything, we got a really good deal. So I'm super excited about it. So yes, we still have to put the work into it, but I still feel extremely grateful. And so I just look at it as camping. We've been camping for a while. It's not a biggie. Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully we're able to get things like squared away and it's less like camping. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. But in the meantime, I'm just kind of, we're taking it easy. We are both older. We're not getting any younger. And yeah, so that's just kind of been the thing. But like I was saying in the beginning of the video,
looking at the pictures and the videos and stuff and just seeing where things have changed has really been amazing to see how far we've come. And I am super excited about that because I think sometimes you do have to take a step back, and I'm grateful for the pictures I have and the recordings I have because it does give me an idea of like where we've come from and like where we started. And it's a reminder that, you know, like anything else, life isn't about how fast you get to the end. It's about the journey itself. So I'm kind of trying to just, you know, chill and enjoy the process a lot. And it's been amazing because Roger and I work so well together. And so that's been a lot of fun for us too. So anyway, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for being here, for chilling with me, and for letting me ramble on, because you know, everyone. Until next time, bye!